What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. My God, I have so much energy now. Just watched the Mayweather Pacquiao final weigh-in and stare down, face off, whatever you want to call it. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. This is the fight the boxing fans have wanted, requested. We need it. It's good for boxing. I want to give you my review for this. And the energy was electric. A lot of Pacquiao supporters in the crowd. They also supported him in the polls. I'm going to break down what I thought of the event. By far the best energy level, probably because the public was allowed to come to this, even though they had to pay to get in. They say the proceeds are going to charity. I don't know if it's 100% of the proceeds or whatnot, but having the public there with casuals, boxing diehards, changed the whole event because the Nokia Theater, that was pretty dry because it was media only. I think a lot of the other like press conferences were media only. So when people would stand up, you didn't really hear anything. They would show Pacquiao on the jumbotron or whatever, and people went crazy. Pacquiao's taking a selfie, then he walks out. I will say this about both guys: as they're walking out, I can't say they look scared, but I think both guys are just like, wow, this turnout was crazy. And I think it was surreal to them, truthfully. I was like trying to study body language, just looking at both of them. Nobody like was like shaking or anything like that. But Pacquiao, even, I've seen Pacquiao tons of times. He comes out to Katy Perry or whatever, roar, and then he's walking out. He's just all smiles. He was like smiling, then he would stop and just look around. He looked like a little kid at Disneyland. Like he's just like in amazement. I think, like I said, for both fighters, I think the whole event was surreal. And that's how you know you got a good fight on your hand and a fight that needed to happen. So one thing I want to talk about the undercard real quick is Jim Lampley and Al Bernstein were the ones like for the most part calling the fight or the weigh-in. And Jim Lampley stated something. He said that he said Leo Santa Cruz's opponent for May 2nd on this undercard. He says he's an auto insurance selling construction worker when he is not boxing, meaning like boxing is not his only full-time gig. When he's not doing that, because boxing is not full-time, he sells auto insurance and a construction worker. Horrible. I'll make a separate video about that so I don't detract too much from this video. I don't want to hear about Keith Thurman and other people, Terrence Crawford or anybody, Lomachenko. I don't want to hear about Rigondeaux. I don't want to hear about any guy it was trying, Triple G. I don't want to hear about none of them guys when we got fights like this happening. Triple G versus Willie Monroe is nowhere near Leo Santa Cruz fighting a construction worker and auto insurance salesperson. So I'll get that on a side note. Back to this weigh-in. Electric, man. I'm ready for it. Manny Pacquiao, he weighed in at 145 even, and Mayweather weighed in at 146 even. We got a fight. They both came in to weight. There's no excuses with that. Like in the Marquez fight, a lot of people, they want to presume Mayweather only won all 12 rounds with the knockdown because Mayweather outweighed him. Why didn't Marquez want a rematch? Because Marquez knows, Nacho Berenstein knows what Mayweather is and the skill level. The weight is not the reason he lost every single round. But back to this fight. I'm excited, man. The fans are excited. Jim Lampley is so unbelievably biased. Like what he tries to do, I could tell, man. And there's a lot of people that go out and try to perpetuate this. Me, I give it to you real. If I think a fighter's gonna win, I'll tell you a fighter's gonna real. That's it. That's my MO. Point blank. I don't care what your age is, your group, who you like, what my personal feelings are. I'll tell you what I feel. Not everyone does that. Jim Lampley, some of the stuff he said on this telecast was absolutely funny. He said, like, it's like he's trying to brainwash the public and make excuses. He said that Pacquiao, he only weighed 145. You can tell he's not a true welterweight. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear anything because Pacquiao jumped up in all these weight classes, beat the shit out of De La Hoya, forced him into retirement, beat Antonio Margarito's big ass, and pretty much forced him into retirement by hurting his eye, and then Cotto like finished the job. He beat guys like Josh Clottey. I don't want to hear he's not a true welterweight. Neither guy is huge at welterweight. You look at Kell Brook, Keith Thurman versus a Mayweather. Frame-wise, they look a lot bigger. Just like big, strong, and they're younger and stuff like that. I don't want to hear that Pacquiao is not a true welterweight. He's been fighting bigger men just like Mayweather has. So it's like Jim Lampley's trying to perpetuate these like innuendos and stuff. It's like he's trying to prepare himself if Mayweather does win. Now you have something to fall back on. This is a fair fight. Some people, like even the poll, look at the poll. More people voted, whoever voted for Pacquiao. So I don't want to hear about Pacquiao not being a true welterweight. who cares? The poll says Pacquiao's gonna win. So if he wins, he wins. You know what I mean? There was like I don't know the actual numbers, but like 50-something% said Pacquiao was gonna win it, or 60 or whatever it was. So stop with the excuses. Then Jim Lampley also said that a lot of people thought this fight would never happen. You thought this fight would never happen. Notice on my channel in them early videos when they were just negotiating, I was like, remain calm, remain calm. Let's wait it out, see what happens. It's not over. And people are like, yeah, right, Mayweather's scared. He's a bitch. He's not going to fight him, blah, blah, blah. I was in Denver, talked to Jim Lampley. Stay tuned to the end of this video. You'll see what I'm talking about. He specifically said, Mayweather is not going to fight Pacquiao. He's going to fight Cotto May 2. And now we're getting the fight. So don't try to front like people thought that this fight would never happen. You thought, because you said this fight would never happen. It's just, I'm sick of it, man. These are both great fighters, great athletes, great resume. They've done good things for the boxing sport. And I'm just tired of this gangland, good, evil, war and shit. Like, it's unneeded. As far as the face-off, I thought it was intense. Pacquiao, he actually said thank you to Mayweather. And they asked him later, why did you thank him? Max Kellerman asked him. And he says, because thank you for giving this fight to the fans or whatever. But Mayweather looked all business. I have to say, he looked all business. He didn't break away. Pacquiao was cut his eyes and stuff like that. So if you guys look too much into the psychology, this is what I saw. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is how the fight is going to play out. But from what I've seen, Mayweather was just staring him down. Didn't break a sweat. Didn't look away. And Pacquiao was like kind of smirking, cut his eyes. He said thank you. Mayweather was just staring him down like he was a piece of shit, to be honest. That's what I seen. If you guys seen something different, let me know. Like I know Pacquiao, he's kind of like a giddy, giggly person anyway, but I don't know. I'm really curious what's going through Mayweather's head, because he hasn't done really anything that I guess the standard people, they remember the Ustream videos calling him Pacquiao and shit like that, and they were expecting trash talk. He ain't trash talk. He just, I'm really focused. And you know Mayweather in the post-fight, they try to get something out of him. Jim Gray tried to get some answers out of him. He doesn't play that. He's like, what's your prediction? Tune in. That he always going to say some like vague, cryptic shit like that. He says, I got this man in my corner, Floyd Sr. Let's go. Link in the description. Let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was electric. It's good to see two of these guys on stage. I do have to say this too. Mayweather's jumpsuits, his little track suits, they look dope. I really like them. They look like fashionable, which is dope. But it's good to see this era's best. The people turned out. They didn't have a problem paying the weigh-in admission. They support and stand by their fighter, and the fans are happy. I'm happy. It's just, hopefully it's a good event and we get a fair shot winner. Prediction coming soon. Let me know what you guys thought. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
Cotto's going to fight Mayweather May 2. Cotto will be fighting Mayweather May 2. I don't know. I think that's like 60-40 Mayweather, but I give Cotto a shot.